Hello, I'm Aleeya Binti Zainuddin. My student ID is DM06222336. I will start with introduction to Forex. Eventually, Forex is foreign exchange, which is a decentralized market where the currency is being bought or sold. It also involves a lot of participants such as government, retail traders, and any institutional for currency, and there's much more who can participate in Forex. Forex trading is being done by two pairs of currency, for example Euro and USD, which we can see the rate exchange between both of the currency, and there's a time where the participant will buy or sell between two of the currency. Forex operate for 24 hours per day of the week, and also it starts from Asia to Europe, and then last one is North America. BNM is the Central Bank of Malaysia, which is, if you want to do the Forex, they got a pair from the BNM to make the Forex being illegal and regulated in Malaysia. So as we know that it is for us to do something legal instead of illegal.
Hi, my name is CHEREMI. My number ID is DM06222109. Today I will talk about before the issues late 1918. Yearly 1990 BDM Speculative Trading Strategy BNB under the leadership of Governor Tan Sri Zafar Hussain pursues an aggressive and speculative trading strategy in the global forex market. The primary objective was to regenerate profit and increase Malaysian foreign exchange reserve. And the second one, large currency position. BNM took some substantial position in various foreign currencies, particularly the US dollar. These positions were often leveraged, meaning that BNM was trading with borrowed funds to amplify for potential gains, but also magnify potential losses. And then the third one, expectation of US dollar depreciation. BNM was betting that the US dollar will weaken, which will result in the gain on its foreign currency holding. That's it for me. Thank you.
Hi sir, my name is Wong Sii Ching and I'm from batch 27B. My student ID is DM06222124, and today I'm going to talk about the involvement of Bank Negara Malaysia in the foreign exchange forex market during the early 1990s. I'm going to talk about the during issues that happened on the early 1990s. One of the issues is accumulation of massive losses, as the forex market is known for its volatility. Bank Negara Malaysia's aggressive trading positions began to incur substantial losses. These losses continued to mount over several years, starting around 1991 and extending through 1994. And next one is lack of effective risk management. Bank Negara Malaysia is lack of effective risk management, a measure to mitigate losses. The central bank was exposed to significant market risks. And next one is lack of transparency. Bank Negara did not disclose the extent of its trading losses to the public, financial market, or other government agencies. The lack of transparency led to concern and suspicion about the central bank's activity within the financial community. And that's all I'm going to present about. Thank you.
Hi sir, my name is MATRA JEMRI, batch 27B, student ID DM06222122. In this video, I will explain about the various factors related to the cause of the issue. The involvement of Bank Negara Malaysia (BNM) in the foreign exchange forex market during the early 1990s, along with the significant losses and the subsequent bailout by the Malaysian Ministry of Finance, can be attributed to various factors related to the cause of the issues. Here are the keys of factors. Number 1 is aggressive speculative trading strategy. BNM pursued an aggressive and highly speculative trading strategy in the global forex market. The central bank took large position in foreign currencies, particularly the US dollar, with the intention of profiting from currency movement. This speculative approach significantly increased the risk exposure. Number 2 is lack of risk management. BNM's trading activities effective risk management measure. The central bank did not have adequate strategies in place to mitigate potential losses. This lack of risk management compounds the impact of market fluctuation. Number 3 is leadership decision. The leadership decision made within BNM play a crucial role in the issues. Governor Tan Sri Jafar Hussain, who was at the helm during the period, approved and supported the speculative trading strategy. His leadership and decision-making were instrumental in the central bank's involvement in such high-risk trading. The last one is market volatility. The forex market is known for its high volatility, and BNM's massive trading position made it susceptible to significant market fluctuation. Currency market can be highly unpredictable, and the central bank's speculative position were exposed to this inherent risk. This is all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum to Sir Colonel Mayor and to all my friends. Firstly, I want to introduce myself. My name is EZARINA Binti from batch 27B. My ID number DM06222197. Today I will present about effect. The effects related to the causes of the issue involving Bank Negara Malaysia (BNM) involved in the foreign exchange forex market during the early 1990 and the subsequent losses and bailout were far-reaching and had significant consequences. Here are the key effects linked to the causes of the issue. Number 1, financial impact on BNM. BNM aggressive speculative trading strategy and lack of effective risk management result in massive losses, which severely impact the financial stability of the central bank. The losses amounted to almost 30 billion of substantial sum that strained BNM's resources. 2. Bailout by the Malaysian Ministry of Finance. As a direct consequence of the losses, BNM had to be rescued by the Malaysian Ministry of Finance. The government provided financial assistance to cover the central bank losses. This bailout has significant fiscal implications for the government and by extension the Malaysian economy. Number 3, resignation and leadership changes. In the wake of the crisis, government Tan Sri Jafar Hussain who was responsible for approving the speculative trading strategy design from his position, taking responsibility for the losses. This event led to leadership changes within BNM. Number 4. Impact on Malaysia's fiscal health. The financial assistance provided to BNM to cover its losses had implications for Malaysian fiscal health. Government funds had to be allocated to stabilize the central bank, potentially diverting resources from other national priorities. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello and a very good morning to CHEREMI. I am Samuel Stephen. I'm from batch 27A and my student ID is DEM0622174. So today I'll be talking about the 5 improvements of the issue or the scandal for Forex and BNM. So of all the improvements that we can do, I found 5 of the most effective and most efficient way of solving this scandal is firstly is to enhance the regulations and oversight. So the meaning of enhanced regulations and oversight. So firstly I would say is strengthened Forex regulations. It's like to ensure all brokers are licensed and completely strict with the standards. So like that means that ensure with all the brokers are licensed. That means to make sure they are verified by the government and they are not a scammer, and make sure they are very strict when it comes to their SOP. So if they are quite strict to their SOP, so like everything will be in order and it wouldn't be haywire or messed up or have a lot of problem. So in my understanding, why they say strict standards, that means if everyone follows the standards and if someone tries to break it up, if they always have a fee or a penalty which they have to go through. So when these things are there, people will be afraid to break it. So the second point for enhanced regulations and oversight is continuous update. This is one of the most important thing which normally most brokers, most markets, they tend to oversee. They think it's a small thing, but it actually means it runs a major thing, such as keeping regulations current with market changes and technology. So you have to be keeping up to date to everything. So like example, the technology, each time they have a modern one, they should either get it or learn about it before getting it. So like when they do this, they wouldn't have any crash sites, they wouldn't have any blind spots or anything. So the second improvement is educational incentive. So the meaning of this, boost financial literacy. That means they have to collaborate with experts like who's been running the field like for at least 10 to 20 years. So like they know the procedures and things to do. Other than that, they can offer seminars, webinars and materials for better Forex trading awareness and financial literacy. So like when they get the pros to do this, they will have a better efficiency and a better way to get things done. So like if they get newbies, they wouldn't understand things to do because not everything are in the book. Some you have to learn by experience and through going through it. So it's better to always get a professional who has a long term in the field. So we can't get like a new person to run the show because they wouldn't understand because they do not have the experience. They might have the knowledge, but experience is also one of a main role that runs this. And thirdly, monitor unlicensed broker. So what do I mean by monitor unlicensed broker? So like basically there are many parts of this, but I chose boost financial literacy. So third point is monitor unlicensed broker. So this is one of a major thing which actually most of every brokers and banks and traders, markets, they always monitor unlicensed broker, because if it's unlicensed, it's easy for them to lose all their money, for them to go bankrupt, for them to get sued, and many legal problems. So therefore, each time before you approach someone, make sure you check their papers, their CGLs, and etc. So lastly but not least, I'll be talking about collaborations with international bodies. These are one of the most important things that which Malaysians don't do. So based on this market, I've realized like we don't collaborate with UK, US. Like these are one of the two main countries that they focus on trading. So like because they focus on stocks and all that. So if we collaborate with them, we will have like international standards, which is a very good thing. And when we collaborate with them, we'll have a high standard and then we wouldn't look down. And like US, UK and other countries, they all have strict policy and a very good standard with a professional line. So working with an international regulator to share information and best practice is the best way to do it. So aligning Malaysia's forex regulation with global standard is the best choice. And lastly, I would say capital controls and outflow monitoring. Monitoring capital flows prevents specters, maintain exchange rates stable, and curbs volatility with capable controls when needed. So this monitor is where they have someone or a computer that runs the exchange rate. So like they know when the market is going up and when the market is going down. So when all this is going with a flow, it will be a better. So each time a person monitor, when the thing goes up, it gives a signal to the main person who handles the system. So it's a good way to increase this way. Hello and a very good morning to Circle. I am Samuel Stephen and I am from batch 27A and my student ID is DEM0622174. So today I'll be talking about the conclusion of BNM scam. So this thing occurred from 1991 right up to 1994. So it involved Bank Negara of Malaysia's aggressive speculative trading in foreign exchange market. So this was one of Malaysia's history, one of Malaysia's failed history. It resulted a significant financial loss estimated at billions of dollars. So this scandal had profound impact on Malaysia's economy in a huge way. It led to changes in management of central bank and increased security of central bank activity, and it also served as a example of the risk associated with central bank speculation.